Every receptive skill lesson includes steps for gist and detail. These are important skills because we want our students to be able to not only understand the main ideas of what they hear or read, but also catch the smaller details. Today, I'm going to teach a listening lesson. I asked 2 fellow teachers to help me record a short dialogue to play in class. For the gist stage, I printed out some of the main events that happen in the dialogue and cut them into strips. I'll play the recording and ask the students to place the events in the order they occurred. If necessary, I'll let them listen to the recording more than once. For the detail stage, I've made a simple worksheet with true-false questions about the dialogue. Again, I'll allow them to hear it more than once if they struggle. Okay, so now we're going to listen to somebody's conversation about what happened this weekend.
Hi Maggie, how was your trip to the mountains this weekend?
Hi Carrie, not so good.
Really? What happened?
Well, first of all, we got a flat tire on the way. John cut his hand while he was trying to put the spare on, and we didn't have any bandages.
What did you do?
We got back on the highway and stopped at the first gas station we saw to get some bandages, but they didn't sell them. So we had to wrap his hand with his bandana to stop it from bleeding. But we eventually found a drugstore and got some bandages and antiseptic.
Well, that's good.
Yes, but things got even worse. We finally got to the trail, packed our backpacks, and started hiking. About an hour into our hike, it started raining cats and dogs. And we realized that we forgot our rain jackets in the car.
You must have been soaked.
Yes, and freezing too. We decided to give up and hiked back to the car. All we wanted was to get home and put on some warm, dry clothes. But the highway was jammed with people coming back from the mountains. I bet we didn't go over 20 miles an hour the whole way back. It took us over 3 hours to get home.
Wow, sounds like you had a terrible time.
Yeah, it was a pretty lousy weekend.
Okay, so a lot of things happened in this lousy weekend. So what I have are some events on some slips of paper. And what I'd like for you to do is to put them in the order that you heard them, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. How are you guys doing? It's a little difficult, right? Sometimes it's hard to remember exactly what happened.
Exactly.
If you want, we can listen to it again. Would you like that?
Please.
Okay.
Hi Maggie, how was your trip to the mountains this weekend?
Hi Carrie, not so good.
Really? What happened?
Well, first of all, we got a flat tire on the way. John cut his hand while he was trying to put the spare on.
Okay, so Nancy, tell me what happened first.
John fixed the flat tire.
Very good. So he fixed the flat tire, and then what happened, Anna?
John grabbed his hand with a bandana
Very good. Why did he wrap his hand with a bandana?
because he cut his finger when he was fixing the flight tire.
Flat tire. Very good. Isabel, what happened next?
They went to a gas station.
Exactly. Very good. Okay, so we're going to listen to it one more time, but I want you to pay attention to the details, okay?
Okay.
Hi Maggie, how was your trip to the mountains this weekend?
Hi Carrie, not so good.
Really? What
Okay,
happened?
so now I have some very specific questions that I'd like you to answer true or false, okay?
Thank you.
If you have a question about a word, go ahead. Okay, everybody finished?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so Anna, can you read me number 1?
Maggie and John forgot their backpack when they went hiking too.
True. Everybody agree?
Yes.
No.
No?
False.
Okay. Isabel, why do you think it's false?
Um,
Did they forget their backpacks?
no, they don't forget the backpacks.
They
They
didn't.
forget the clothes for the
For
raining.
the rain.
Ah,
The jackets for the rain.
Okay,
Yeah, the name.
excellent. So they didn't forget their backpacks, they forgot their rain jackets.
Okay,
Very good.
rain jackets. Thank you.
Isabel, what's number 2?
They bought bandages at the drugstore. True.
True. Everybody agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
Excellent. Nancy, what's number 3?
It was raining while John was changing the tire. False.
False. Very good. Sandra, what's number 4?
It took them exactly 3 hours to get home. False.
False. Very
Over
good.
3 hours.
Excellent,
Yeah.
Anna. It took them
Over,
over 3
over,
hours.
3 hours. Come on.
These techniques could be used for any receptive skill lesson, but here are some more ideas. You'll find that many of these could be used for either gist or detail. The only difference is how general or specific you make them. Open-ended questions like who, where, what, etc. A multiple choice worksheet. Either or statements or questions. Retell or summarize the listening. Determining what info is found in the text or listening. True-false statements. Close or gap-filled texts. Check off items on a list that are heard. Fill out tables, graphs, or flowcharts with information. Put pictures, sentences, directions, events, or instructions into correct or logical sequence. Correct the statements, example, students have the incorrect dialogue and have to correct it as they listen. Draw what's happening in the listening. Whichever activity you choose to practice receptive skills with your students, be sure to give them multiple opportunities to read or listen so that they can practice without the anxiety of having to get it right on the first try.